Good afternoon, everybody. WMBD 31 Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Just wanted to give you a weather webcast update here. 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon on October the 2nd. Soggy across a lot of the areas we're recording this. But everything is relatively light. In fact, most of the thunderstorms are south of our area. If you live in McLean County, you may be hearing some of the rumbles from the storms that are rolling through DeWitt County and down towards Macon County and Piatt County. All of this activity moving to the north and east. So even on this track, it may end up here clipping the eastern portions of McLean County and southeastern Livingston County, but for the most part, a lot of the thunderstorms are staying out of our hair. For now, I think that changes, though, as we get later on into the afternoon. Still have the slight risk for severe weather across all of our viewing area. So let's break this down. Tornado threat, very low. Not non-existent, but really, really low, down to around a 2%. Hail, not real high, about a 5%. And our main concern is going to be the wind possibilities, as we're in that 15% range. So that's what we'll be watching for later. Watching this frontal boundary that's just to our west, and as we progress through time here in the evening, this will push through, and that's what's going to be the trigger for these showers and thunderstorms. All right, let's take you through on the models here. This is, let me scooch this over just a bit, and this is the HRRR, and this is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon right here. So maybe a little bit ahead of schedule as far as more of the heavy rain. But you can see kind of a line that we'll try to get going here by around, let's see, that would be 4 o'clock this afternoon. Here's around 6. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a soggy commute from work. And then that will be the window primarily for where we could see any severe weather. And again, I think I'm not going to rule out maybe 1 or 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. I think they're going to be kind of hard to come by around our area. As we progress through time, then mid-evening, still some rain around, but the heaviest stuff is already out to the east. I think it is going to be a soggy overnight as the front completely moves through. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. You'd still see some rain hanging around. So wet, yes. Thunderstorms, probably not a whole lot once we get to the mid-evening hours. And then just light rain, I think, for much of the overnight. And I think that's probably going to continue into Friday morning. Here's the estimated rainfall from that same model, the HRRR. You can see the legend down here. Some pretty beefy numbers. I'll put the mouse pointer right where Peoria is. Here's Bloomington normal. You got those kind of purplish colors, 3-4 inches of rain. So we've been kind of talking about that the last couple of days. This could be a heavy rainmaker for some. And again, this is factoring in also how much rain actually fell. You got to think about that during the overnight hours, early this morning. So some of these areas down here around Springfield, Decatur, picked up some higher numbers from that rain. So the potential for some flash flooding, it's a little bit of a concern. So we'll monitor that pretty carefully as well. So again, summarizing, chance for severe weather later on this afternoon, very, very isolated. So I'm not overly concerned with that, but again, could see some heavy rain. The heavy rain could be rolling through right during the evening drive time. So that's no fun. And then it wraps up overnight, early morning, and then the big time cool air. And we've been talking about that. Temperatures in the 60s tomorrow, 50s on Saturday. Those are highs. So much more to come. Of course, we'll keep you updated social media wide. So follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And then also I'll be on the TV side on Living Well at 4 p.m. and then WMBD 31 News at 5 and 6. Hope you enjoy your Thursday afternoon. We'll talk to you soon.